Good afternoon, everyone. Today I will be speaking about ADHD. ADHD. As you can see, I did put out the full name of ADHD: attention deficit hyperactive disorder. What is ADHD? It is a medical condition. Person with ADHD has differences in the brain development and brain activity that affect attention, the ability to sit still, and self-control. The symptoms. The symptoms of ADHD in children and teenagers are well defined, and they're usually noticeable before the age of 6. I've listed a couple of symptoms that you will see with a child between the age of 6 to 10. The treatment. ADHD affects not only a child's ability to pay attention or sit still at school. Behavior therapy is a treatment option that can help reduce these behaviors. It is helpful to start behavior therapy as soon as possible. I also listed a couple of treatments that I think a parent can also make use at home. Medication, that's also a treatment when it comes to ADHD. Medication can help children manage their ADHD symptoms in their everyday life and can help them control the behaviors that cause difficulties with family, friends, and at school. I think, the medication is not always the best option, but surely I believe it helps a child, especially in his developing stages from primary school to high school. There's two different types of medication: stimulants and non-stimulants. Stimulants is a fast-acting medication, and non-stimulant is a medication that does not work as quickly as stimulants, but the effect can last up to 24 hours. And then obviously there's two different types of medication, and that's Ritalin or Concerta. The teaching support, I think it's very important when it comes to children or learners with ADHD. Students with ADHD respond well to visual. For instance, demonstrate a skill like essay writing. Group strategies include asking students to write their answers on the whiteboard, asking students to answer questions, also create learning opportunities where children experience things firsthand. When we go on back to slide 7, this is my last slide. Relationship, focus on the positive. Greet them by the name as they enter the classroom or when calling them in class. Second one, feedback. Students with ADHD respond best to feedback that is immediate. Use positive praise such as "you're doing a great job." And the last one is question. If the student misbehaves in class, ask, is that a good choice or a bad choice? Try always to interact with the child with the medical condition ADHD. Thank you so much for listening to me. I hope my PowerPoint slide has made a difference. And as you can see on my last slide, there is my reference.